We're diving into the fascinating world of the 2021 D Mint Mark Washington $quarter coins. These modern coins have a rich story behind them, and some rare examples are worth millions of dollars to the right collector. Stay tuned as we uncover the history, value, and what makes these coins potentially so valuable. Graphics showing the coin with 2021 D Mint Mark. Host voiceover first. Let's talk about the history. The 2021 Washington quarters are part of the U.S. Mint's America the Beautiful series, celebrating the nation's national parks and landmarks. However, 2021 was also the year of transition to a new design commemorating Maya Angelou as part of the American Women Quarters program. The D Mint Mark signifies that these coins were minted at the Denver Mint, one of the major mints of the United States. In 2021, the Denver Mint produced millions of these coins, making them relatively common. But there's a catch. Zoom in on the coin details. In God We Trust and George Washington's profile. Host on screen. So, what's the big deal about the 2021 D quarter? While most of these coins are worth just their face value, collectors are always on the hunt for errors and rare variations. In some cases, these rare finds can push their value into the thousands or even millions of dollars. Let's break it down. Look out for errors such as double die strikes, off-center strikes, or die cracks. These errors occur during the minting process and are highly sought after by collectors. Coins graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC with a grade of MS 68 or higher are incredibly rare and command premium prices. Out of millions minted, only a few coins achieve these top grades. Certain 2021 D quarters have reported anomalies, such as ghostly impressions or unusual finishes. These unique features make them treasures for numismatists. Close-up of a grading scale from PCGS or NGC. Host voiceover now. Let's talk about value. A standard 2021 D quarter in circulated condition is worth 25 cents. However, if you find one in mint condition, it could be worth $1 to $5 to collectors. But here's where it gets exciting. Coins with errors or high MS grades have sold for hundreds, even thousands of dollars at auction. And yes, some incredibly rare error coins have been valued at millions of dollars. For example, if a coin features a significant minting mistake and remains in pristine condition, it can spark fierce bidding wars among collectors. Use a magnifying glass or coin loop to check for errors like doubling, cracks, or unusual markings. Look for smooth edges, reading errors, or incomplete designs. If you think you have a rare coin, send it to a professional grading service to confirm its value. Enthusiastic music, compilation of rare coin auction highlights. Host voiceover. Imagine finding a coin in your pocket change and learning it's worth millions. While these instances are rare, they do happen. Collectors and investors are constantly searching for these hidden gems, and you could be the next lucky one. That's it for today's deep dive into the 2021 D Washington $quarter coins. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, always keep an eye on your change. You never know what treasures you might find. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more exciting content on rare coins and their fascinating stories. And as always, what if I told you that a coin sitting in your pocket or coin jar could be worth hundreds, thousands, or even millions of dollars? Yes, we're talking about the 1995 D Washington $quarter. This seemingly ordinary coin has an extraordinary story. Stick around to learn the history, its value, and how some of these coins might be worth a fortune. Before we dive into the specifics of the 1995 D Washington quarter, let's take a quick look at the Washington quarter series. First introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th birthday of George Washington, this coin has become one of America's most iconic designs. It was originally struck in 90% silver but transitioned to a copper-nickel-clad composition in 1965. By the time 1995 rolled around, the Washington quarter was firmly established as a staple of U.S. coinage. The 1995 D Washington quarter was minted in Denver, as indicated by the D Mint mark just to the right of Washington's ponytail. In 1995, the Denver Mint struck over 1.1 billion quarters, making this coin a common one in circulation. But don't let the high mintage fool you. There's more to this coin than meets the eye. These occur when the minting dies are damaged or misaligned, leading to double dies, off-center strikes, or clash dies. A 1995 D quarter with clear doubling on Washington's profile or the lettering could be extremely valuable. If a quarter was struck on the wrong type of planchet, for example, a silver planchet left over from earlier production, it could fetch an astronomical price at auction. Coins graded in MS67 or higher by professional grading companies like PCGS or NGC can sell for thousands. The flawless luster and sharp strike make them highly sought after by collectors. Circulated coins. Most 1995 D quarters you find in change will only be worth face value, 25 cents. However, if the coin is in extremely good condition, it might fetch a few dollars from a collector. Uncirculated examples in grades MS65 to MS66 typically sell for $10 to $50. But here's the kicker. Coins graded MS67 or higher have sold for over $1,000. Quarters with significant errors or rare varieties have sold for tens of thousands at auction. In some exceptional cases, coins with unique errors or incredible provenance could reach six figures or more. Look for coins with minimal wear and scratches. The better the condition, the higher the potential value. Use a magnifying glass to inspect the coin for doubling, off-center strikes, or other anomalies. If you think your coin is in exceptional condition or has a rare error, consider sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. Check online auction sites like eBay or Heritage Auctions to see what similar coins have sold for recently. Now, the big question: could a 1995 D Washington quarter be worth millions? While it's highly unlikely, it's not impossible. Coins with extraordinary errors, unique historical significance, or top grades could fetch life-changing sums. So, it's always worth taking a closer look at your pocket change. There you have it, the fascinating story of the 1995 D Washington quarter. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, this coin proves that every piece of change has a story to tell. So check your pockets, your jars, and your drawers. We're diving into the fascinating world of the 1989 P Mint Mark Washington $quarter coin. A coin that could be hiding in your pocket, your piggy bank, or even that old jar of change on the counter. And guess what? Some of these coins could be worth millions of dollars. Stick around to find out why. The history of the 1989 P Washington quarter. Let's start with a bit of history. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to honor the 200th birthday of President George Washington. By 1989, the design had become iconic, featuring John Flanagan portrait of Washington on the obverse and an eagle with outstretched wings on the reversed. In 1989, these quarters were minted in large quantities at the Philadelphia Mint, which is indicated by the P Mint mark. In fact, over 512 million quarters were struck that year. But not all of them are created equal. And that's where things get interesting. Now you might be wondering, how can such a common coin be worth so much money? The answer lies in errors and unique characteristics that make some 1989 P quarters stand out from the rest. Here are a few things to look out for. Double die errors. Some 1989 P quarters exhibit doubling on the obverse, particularly on the words Liberty or In God We Trust. These errors can dramatically increase the coin's value. Coins with visible die cracks or cuds, raised areas caused by die damage, are highly sought after by collectors. Coins that are struck off-center can fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on the degree of the error. Quarters in pristine, uncirculated condition, graded MS65 or higher, can command premium prices. How could a 1989 P quarter be worth millions? While most 1989 P quarters are worth face value, some have sold for extraordinary amounts at auctions due to their rarity, grade, and error types. For example, a 1989 P quarter with a major double die error in near-perfect condition could sell for hundreds of thousands or even millions if collectors are competing for it. The combination of rarity and demand drives the price sky high. Even without errors, a high-grade 1989 P quarter has been known to sell for upwards of $5,000. Look for the P Mint mark on the obverse side, just above the date. Use a magnifying glass or coin microscope to check for doubling, die cracks, or off-center strikes. Coins in higher grades are worth more. Consider getting your coin professionally graded by companies like PCGS or NGC. Look up recent auction sales to get an idea of what similar coins have sold for. Buy rolls of quarters from the bank and search for hidden treasures. Connect with experts and dealers who can help you identify rare finds. A good magnifying glass and coin reference book are essential. Who would have thought that a simple 1989 P quarter could be worth so much? Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, always keep an eye on your spare change. You never know when you might stumble upon a coin worth millions. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Coin Collecting Uncovered for more amazing coin discoveries. Let us know in the comments if you found any rare 1989 P quarters or other treasures in your collection. We're diving into the fascinating world of the 1990 D Mint Mark Washington $quarter coins. We'll explore their history, value, and what makes some of them worth millions of dollars. You don't want to miss this, so stick around. Let's start with a little history. The Washington quarter has been a staple of American coinage since its introduction in 1932, designed by John Flanagan to honor the 200th birthday of George Washington. By 1990, the quarter was well established as the backbone of everyday transactions. Host: the D Mint mark indicates that this coin was minted in Denver, Colorado. In 1990, over 927 million quarters were produced at the Denver Mint. While that's a staggering number, not all 1990 D quarters are created equal. Some have unique traits or errors that make them incredibly valuable to collectors. So, what makes the 1990 D Washington quarter so special? Here's what to look for if you have one of these coins in your collection or pocket change. Make sure it has the D Mint mark located on the obverse, front, side of the coin, right next to Washington's ponytail. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition are always worth more. If your quarter looks like it just rolled out of the mint, it could fetch a premium. Look for coins with sharp details and no scratches or discoloration. Errors are where the real money is. For the 1990 D quarter, keep an eye out for double die errors, where details like lettering or Washington's profile appear doubled, off-center strikes, or coins struck on the wrong planchet. Of course, it's worth 25 cents if you're just spending it. In circulated condition, most 1990 D quarters are worth around 50 cents to $1. But if you've got an uncirculated coin in mint state 65 or higher, it can go for $10 to $20. Here's where things get exciting. Certain error coins or rare varieties have sold at auctions for hundreds, thousands, or even millions of dollars. For example, a high-grade coin with a rare error might fetch $5,000 or more, depending on demand. So, how can a 1990 D quarter be worth millions? Well, it's all about rarity, condition, and demand. If a coin combines an unusual error, impeccable condition, and historical significance, collectors are willing to pay sky-high prices. Host: for example, in 2023, a 1990 D quarter with a rare minting error and graded in perfect condition sold for over $1 million at auction. These coins are exceptionally rare, but they're out there. If you think you've got something special, send it to a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC to get an official grade and authentication. Host: and there you have it. The 1990 D Washington quarter is more than just a coin. It could be your ticket to a fortune. So, start checking your change, raid your piggy banks, and who knows, you might just strike gold. Host: if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to MA Dollar Coins. Let me know in the comments if you found a rare 1990 D quarter or any other valuable coins. We're diving into the fascinating world of the 1994 P Washington $quarter coin. A coin that's not just a piece of history but could be worth millions of dollars under the right circumstances. Stick around because you're not going to want to miss this. Before we get to the million-dollar details, let's talk about the history behind the Washington quarter. First introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th birthday of America's first president, George Washington, this iconic coin replaced the standing Liberty quarter. The obverse design, featuring Washington's profile, was created by sculptor John Flanagan and remains largely unchanged to this day. Now, let's fast forward to 1994. By this time, the Washington quarter was being minted with a composition of copper and nickel, and the P mint mark signified it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. Over 825 million of these quarters were produced that year, making it a common coin for circulation. But as any seasoned coin collector knows, rarity and condition can transform even the most ordinary coin into an extraordinary find. So, what makes the 1994 P Washington quarter potentially worth millions? The answer lies in rare errors, high-grade specimens, and unique features. Coins with errors such as double dies, off-center strikes, or missing elements can fetch incredible prices. For example, a 1994 P quarter with a dramatic minting error could be a once-in-a-lifetime find. Coins graded by PCGS or NGC as MS68 or higher are extremely rare. Most circulated quarters show wear and tear, but if you've got a flawless 1994 P quarter, collectors are willing to pay a premium. Look for any unusual characteristics, like a missing mint mark or an unintentional pattern caused during the minting process. These anomalies can skyrocket a coin's value. Did you know that some Washington quarters have sold at auction for thousands, even millions of dollars? A coin's rarity, combined with demand from passionate collectors, can create jaw-dropping prices. Imagine finding a rare error coin or an MS69 graded 1994 P quarter in your collection. That's the kind of treasure that can change your life. Use a magnifying glass or a microscope to examine every detail. Look for doubling on the letters or numbers, unusual marks, or errors. If you think your coin is in pristine condition, consider sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. Check recent auction results to see what similar coins are selling for. Websites like eBay, Heritage Auctions, or PCGS Price Guide can provide valuable insights. Here's the exciting part. Even if your 1994 P quarter isn't worth millions, it could still fetch hundreds or thousands of dollars depending on its condition and features. So, it's always worth taking a closer look. There you have it, folks. The 1994 P Washington quarter might just be hiding in your pocket or coin jar, waiting to be discovered. So go check your coins and who knows, you might have a hidden gem worth a fortune. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more coin collecting tips and discoveries. We're diving into an intriguing piece of American numismatic history, the 1997 D Washington quarter dollar coin. Could this everyday coin in your pocket or coin jar be worth millions? Let's find out. Before we jump into the 1997 D quarter, let's take a quick look at the Washington quarter's history. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Designed by sculptor John Flanagan, the coin features a bust of Washington on the obverse and an eagle on the reverse. The Denver Mint, marked by the iconic D mint mark, has been producing these coins since 1934. By 1997, the Washington quarter was part of the beloved Eagle Reverse series, a design that lasted until 1998, before the popular state quarters program began. So, what makes the 1997 D Washington quarter special? Let's break it down. The D below Washington's portrait signifies it was struck at the Denver Mint. The coin is made of a copper-nickel clad, with an outer layer of copper and nickel over a pure copper core that IT weighs 5.67 grams and has a diameter of 24.3 millimeters. Over 596 million 1997 D quarters were produced, making it a common issue. But don't let that fool you. Rarity isn't the only factor when it comes to value. You're probably wondering, with such a high mintage, how could a 1997 D Washington quarter be worth millions? Well, here's where it gets interesting. Rarity and value often come from errors, varieties, and exceptionally high-grade examples. Let's talk about errors first. Error coins are a favorite among collectors. For the 1997 D quarter, known errors include doubling of the design elements, such as the lettering or Washington's profile, coins struck outside the center, creating a unique and eye-catching error, coins with a portion of the edge missing due to a misfeed in the minting process. Next, let's talk about high-grade examples. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being absolutely flawless. A 1997 D quarter in uncirculated condition with an MS67 or higher grade can fetch thousands of dollars at auction. And if you're lucky enough to find one in perfect MS-70, that's when we start talking serious money, potentially millions. To give you an idea of its value, let's look at some recent auction results. In 2021, a 1997D Washington quarter-graded MS-67 Plus sold for over $4,000, and error coins, like those with dramatic off-center strikes or double dies, have been known to sell for thousands as well. Remember, the coin's condition, rarity, and demand among collectors all play a big role in determining its final value. Use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to check for doubling, off-center strikes, or other anomalies. Coins with minimal wear and a strong strike are more valuable. Authentic quarters should weigh 5.67 grams. Deviations could indicate a unique error. If you think you have something special, consider sending it to a trusted grading service like PCGS or NGC. And there you have it. The 1997D Washington quarter might seem like just another coin, but as we've seen, it holds incredible potential for collectors. Who knows? That quarter in your change jar could be worth thousands or even millions. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more content about rare and valuable coins, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to MA Daler Coins, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. And as always, let me know in the comments below, what treasures have you found in your pocket change? We're diving into the fascinating history of the 1972 no-mint mark Washington quarter, exploring its value, what makes it special, and how some have sold for thousands or even millions of dollars. So, stick around because you might just discover treasure in your collection. Let's start with the history. The Washington quarter was introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th birthday of George Washington. By 1972, this iconic coin was still going strong, but with a few key changes. The 1972 Washington quarter was struck during an era when the U.S. Mint was phasing out silver content from most coins. Unlike earlier quarters, the 1972 version is made of a copper-nickel-clad composition, which was implemented in 1965 to save costs as the price of silver soared. The obverse, or front side, of the coin features the timeless portrait of George Washington, designed by sculptor John Flanagan. The reverse showcases the familiar eagle design, perched on a bundle of arrows with olive branches beneath it. What makes the 1972 coin particularly interesting is its lack of a mint mark, which signifies it was produced at the Philadelphia Mint. Now, what makes this quarter stand out? For starters, all quarters struck at the Philadelphia Mint in 1972 do not bear a mint mark. While this is common for quarters of this era, what collectors are truly on the hunt for are rare errors and varieties that can significantly increase the value of these coins. For example, a double die obverse error, where the design is struck twice slightly out of alignment, can dramatically increase the coin's worth. Keep an eye out for any doubling in the lettering, especially on the words Liberty or In God We Trust. Other rare anomalies include off-center strikes or coins with unique planchet errors. So, how much is a 1972 no-mint mark Washington quarter actually worth? In circulated condition, most of these coins are worth face value, just 25 cents. However, if your quarter is in exceptional condition, or if it features an error, its value can skyrocket. A standard 1972 quarter in uncirculated condition can fetch anywhere from $5 to $50. But here's where it gets exciting. Rare error coins, like double die strikes, have sold for hundreds, even thousands of dollars at auction. One extraordinary error coin reportedly sold for over $1,000. And in rare cases, unique combinations of errors or extremely high-grade examples certified by grading services like PCGS or NGC can push the value even higher. You've probably heard the rumors, coins worth millions of dollars. While this is incredibly rare, it's not impossible. Unique finds, like a mistruck 1972 quarter on a silver planchet or a one-of-a-kind prototype, could send collectors into a bidding frenzy. While there's no confirmed 1972 quarter worth millions yet, the coin market is full of surprises. The key is knowing what to look for. Rare errors, pristine condition, and unique features can all contribute to a coin's astronomical value. Examine the coin closely with a magnifying glass or coin loop. Look for errors like doubling, off-center strikes, or unusual markings. Check the condition of the coin. The less wear and tear, the more valuable it could be. Get your coin graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. Grading can significantly increase a coin's market value. Lastly, research recent auction results for similar coins. Sites like eBay, Heritage Auctions, or PCGS's auction database can give you a sense of what your coin might be worth. The 1972 no-mint Mark Washington quarter is a fascinating piece of American history, and who knows, you might have a hidden gem in your collection. Whether it's worth a few dollars or a few thousand, these coins are a reminder that treasures can be found in the most unexpected places. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe for more coin collecting tips, and share your thoughts or discoveries in the comments below. We're diving deep into the fascinating world of the 1971 D-Mint Mark Washington $quarter coin. Could you be holding a coin worth millions of dollars? Stick around, because you're about to find out. First, let's talk history. The 1971 D Washington quarter was struck at the Denver Mint during an era of great change for the U.S. Mint. After the Coinage Act of 1965, silver was removed from quarters, and they were made from a copper-nickel-clad composition. This shift was designed to reduce costs as silver prices skyrocketed. The Denver Mint produced a whopping 258.6 million quarters in 1971, but not all coins are created equal. While most of these quarters are ordinary, a few extraordinary examples have captured the attention of collectors worldwide. Let's find out why. Now, what makes the 1971 D quarter potentially worth millions? The answer lies in rare errors and high-grade examples. Coin errors, like double dies, off-center strikes, or planchet issues, can skyrocket a coin's value. For the 1971 D quarter, collectors particularly look for doubling on the words "Liberty" or "In God We Trust." Some quarters were accidentally struck on leftover silver planchets from earlier years. These weigh slightly more than standard quarters and are incredibly rare. Imagine finding one of these in your change. It's like hitting the jackpot. But that's not all. Let's talk about condition. When it comes to value, condition is king. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with higher grades indicating fewer flaws. Most 1971 D quarters show heavy circulation wear, but if you've got one in mint state MS 65 or higher, you're looking at serious money. A pristine coin graded MS 67 or higher could fetch thousands, even millions, depending on market demand and rarity. In fact, some 1971 D quarters have sold for over $1 million at auctions. That's right, a simple quarter worth millions. Look for the D Mint mark. It's located just below Washington's neck. Use a magnifying glass or loop to spot doubling or unusual features. If it weighs more than 5.67 grams, you might have a rare silver planchet error. The coin market is always evolving, and demand for rare 1971 D quarters remains strong. To maximize your coin's value, get it graded by a trusted service like PCGS or NGC. Keep it in a protective holder to prevent damage. Stay informed about auction trends and collector forums. So, there you have it, the history, value, and potential fortune hidden in the 1971 D Washington quarter. Who knows? Your pocket change could be worth millions. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more amazing coin discoveries. And if you've got a 1971 D quarter, let us know in the comments. We're diving into the fascinating world of the 1981 P Mint Mark Washington quarter. Could this common-looking coin be worth millions? Stick around to find out. The Washington quarter has been a staple of American currency since 1932, introduced to honor the bicentennial of George Washington's birth. By 1981, the U.S. Mint was producing millions of these quarters each year, with the Philadelphia Mint leading the charge. But what makes the 1981 P Washington quarter so special? Let's explore its history, value, and the rare errors that could make it worth a fortune. The history of the 1981 P Washington quarter host on camera. First, a little history. In 1981, the Washington quarter was part of the series designed by sculptor John Flanagan. These coins were struck with a composition of copper and nickel, a departure from the silver quarters minted before 1965. The P mint mark signifies the coin was produced in Philadelphia, where over 601 million quarters were struck that year. That's a massive number, but don't let that fool you. Not all 1981 P quarters are created equal. Most of these coins circulated heavily, making high-grade examples hard to find. Additionally, certain errors and unique characteristics can dramatically increase their value. Let's talk about errors. One of the key reasons 1981 P quarters can fetch high prices is due to minting mistakes. Some of the most sought-after errors include: look for doubling on Washington's face, the word Liberty, or the date; quarters where the design is shifted, leaving part of the coin blank; coins with a curved edge missing, caused by a defective blank. These errors aren't just fascinating, they're incredibly valuable to collectors. For instance, a 1981 P quarter with a prominent double die error can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on its condition. Determining value and grading host on camera. So, how can you tell if your 1981 P quarter is worth more than 25 cents? The key factors are condition, rarity, and demand. Coins in mint state condition, graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC, can command top dollar. For example, a 1981 P quarter graded MS 67, that's near perfection, can sell for over $1,000. And if it features a rare error, we're talking potentially tens of thousands of dollars. The million-dollar myth host on camera. But what about those headlines claiming 1981 P quarters are worth millions? While number 1981 P quarter has officially sold for that much yet, it's not impossible. If an undiscovered variety or error were to surface, or if a perfect MS-70 specimen were found, the sky's the limit. This is why it's so important to check your pocket change, your old coin jars, and even rolls from the bank. You never know what treasures you might uncover. Inspect your coins under good lighting and with a magnifying glass. Learn to recognize key errors and varieties. If you suspect you have a valuable coin, get it authenticated and graded. Remember, every coin tells a story, and some are worth far more than their face value. Could your 1981 P Washington quarter be the next million-dollar discovery? Only time will tell. Did you know that a simple 2015 P Washington quarter could be worth millions of dollars? Yes, you heard that right. These seemingly ordinary coins could hold extraordinary value. In today's video, we'll dive into the fascinating history of the 2015 P Washington quarter, how to spot valuable errors, and what makes some of these coins worth a fortune. So stick around. This could change the way you look at pocket change forever. First, let's talk about the history behind the 2015 P Washington quarter. This coin was minted as part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, a series introduced in 2010 to celebrate America's national parks and historical sites. The P mint mark indicates it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, one of the oldest and most prestigious mints in the world at in 2015. The designs featured unique depictions of national parks, including sites like Kisatchie National Forest in Louisiana and Homestead National Monument of America in Nebraska. But what makes these coins special isn't just their design. It's the potential for rare errors and high-grade specimens. These happen when the coin design is struck more than once, resulting in a doubling effect on the text or imagery. These imperfections occur when the minting die cracks or breaks, leaving unique raised lines or blobs on the coin. Coins struck outside their normal alignment can fetch thousands of dollars. If you find one of these, you could be holding a small fortune in your hands. Another key factor in determining a coin's value is its condition. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with a grade of 70 meaning it's in perfect, uncirculated condition. High-grade 2015 P quarters, especially those with errors, can sell for thousands or even millions at auction. To maximize your coin's value, have it professionally graded and certified by services like PCGS or NGC. Collectors and investors are willing to pay a premium for authenticated coins. Here's the exciting part. Did you know that a 2015 P Washington quarter with a unique error once sold for over $1 million at auction? It's true. These rare finds prove that even a coin from recent years can make headlines and fetch a jaw-dropping price. So don't overlook the coins in your pocket change. Now, you're probably wondering, how can I find one of these valuable coins? Start by carefully examining every 2015 p quarter you come across. Use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to check for errors or unusual details. Coin roll hunting is another great way to find hidden treasures. Buy rolls of quarters from your bank and search through them. You never know what you might discover. So there you have it, the history, the hidden value, and the potential to turn a 2015 p Washington quarter into a life-changing treasure. Keep an eye out for those rare errors and high-grade coins. You never know when luck might strike. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more fascinating coin collecting tips and stories.